All right. So I'm keep making more videos because they're doing things that I need to express myself and not even express, but I need to talk about because this is actually helps me explaining the way they can rewire somebody. In the prior video, I was talking about how they were doing these disgusting stimulations of my genitals and strong stimulations. And it almost felt like my I don't know. I'm gonna try to sound. I don't want to be graphic, but I need to be expressive in regard to how they manipulate me. They have this strong stimulation in my testicles, super strong. It feels it's stimulations mixed with almost pain, and you hear. I keep sitting there now on purpose because I want them to hear me when I say what is happening, as they try to make me subscribe to it. They're stimulating me, and this is super extreme. It's an extreme feeling, extreme stimulation. And usually it means that they're trying to do something degrading sexually, of course, and pedophilia centric most of the time. And so now what they're doing is, what if they started making me think of the time of, let's just say, the texture of a black girl's hair. It's just so weird. So I grew up around. I'm black, so I have siblings. I grew up around, you know, black girls. And so what they're trying to do is create a way to connect sexual stimulation to black little girls. Not even black little girls, but black girls as in general. So the texture of the hair. So I remember growing up, my sister were getting their hair braided. Their I had cousins, and any moments I've felt the hair of a black girl that's braided, my sister or kids or whatever, that they're trying to connect that to a sexual stimulation, trying to create that to something sexual. So what they're doing is creating this disturbing sexual stimulation. Make me think of that and start linking those together to create a rewired fashion to remember this like that and say, oh, black girl, because they stimulated this way and train my brain to think of that in this sexual way. It's disgusting. There are disgusting pedos doing anything possible to create a rewiring that is pedophilia centric. They are nasty. This is what they do. And they want me to subscribe to this because they are disgusting human beings. So to all my target individuals, this is an example of how they can rewire people in these disgusting ways. Disgusting ways. So when they say black girl, they want you to be, oh, you see, you felt this. No, you've been rewiring my brain to feel this way. And you try to find ways to create these things. It's disgusting. I know this is what you make me feel. Of course, I didn't feel this way, but now these memories are gonna feel this way. There's nothing I can do. But I'm aware that this is what's happening. And your trash, these trashes are supposed to get you to accept this. So I'm finding this moment, okay, well, this is something they've done in different fashion, but let me use this moment to educate and make a video about this way of rewiring and create links with the creation they've created. So get somebody get me to feel a stimulation of sexual nature, then link it to something that includes children, or that we can connect to a child, black children specifically, because they want me to be like, oh, you felt this way when you were a kid. Oh no, you felt this way, period. Like whatever they try to do, disgusting. And so every time I'm going to think of black little girl with little braids or whatever, they say, remember you felt this, but you felt this stimulation to create these disgusting things. And so they're going to try to make noise campaign. They tell me how I'm going to be tortured. I say, okay, torture or not, this is what you've been rewiring me to feel now. And they're going to rely on whatever torments that they're going to make me have. So that's why I'm making this video. So when it's a black girl, I'm like, I know you're going to make me, no stimulation that you made me feel. The stimulation that you've connected by creating these feelings. They can do that with anything. With dogs. Black dogs make me feel the same stimulation. I feel this. and I feel this way. That's how it does. They try to find ways to create something and make you accept. They rewire your brain to link a sensation to something they've connected with. So, like little girl, remember the texture of the hair of a black girl or black person. Period. Because it even goes to like even when I felt like my sister or something like that, and then a kid that, let's just say that you were like that it was there and you touched their head as they tried to move somewhere. So you see that black girls, you see, you feel the stimulation. As I'm saying that somebody literally just tried to open the door and tried to say, you see, trying to make me accept these things. I'm by the door. I'm purposely on by the door because I know they're gonna try to think that I'm gonna subscribe to these things. They know I see them for what they are. And as I'm saying, it's like, oh, they're gonna rape you. I'd rather get raped than do what they do. Try to make somebody be sexually stimulated and make them connect this sexual stimulation towards children. And open the door to think like these people do not even want to be seen. They will not want to be seen because their job is to make me accept this disturbing stimulation. They have tried to connect it with black little girls. So it's like, oh, you've touched a black little girl hair. What the heck? I'm a black person, of course. But that's like, oh, you did. Oh, you date with there. No, because now you try to turn it into something sexual. You nasty, disgusting things. And they're like, no, but I remember when you were a kid, I know I did something stupid as a child. What do you mean? You think I know what you guys do to children, and I know that now you try to force me to get stimulation toward kids. So whatever's gonna happen to me, I know I'm talking to people whose job is to try to force you to be stimulated toward children. And on top of that, they torture children sexually. These people are discussing human being in all levels, cowards of all levels. Torture kids. Of course, I'm not surprised they will torture kids. They are here trying to make me a grown adult, to make me stimulate on kids, black girls, whatever. It's all kids. They're just saying that because they want me to think that I felt like this when I was a kid. Disgusting things. When it's them trying to create this, and they think that like, oh, we listen. This is your life. I'm telling you, this dying man to this purpose that I'm not subscribing to your nasty pedophilia manipulations. But it's okay. You've been shown and you are being seen for what you guys do. This is no wonder why there's so many pedophiles behind those walls in those agencies. It's because these people are supposed to be doing this thing to people and claiming to be war. It's not war. This is human research and development experimentation. They're trying to make me accept this brainwashing as if it's me. Now I'm gonna experience it like this. There's nothing I can do though, and there's nothing I can do about that. Their job is to make me feel guilty for the things they literally manipulate me in real time. This is why I'm making these videos. And as I'm saying that, I'm by the door for purpose. Because they were supposed to make noise campaign and make me accept these things. But not only I'm not subscribing to it, I want them to be clearly hearing me when I say I'm not subscribing to this. And I will never subscribe to it. You know, they're making noise campaign. And they try to distract me with, I'm getting like text messages. It's all try to box in this new fabrication they've created with black little girls. But it can be anything. It could be a dog. It could be a goat. They can connect things by creating and rewire your brain. Give you a stimulation in real time of some sort. Make you think of, oh, the texture of this person's hair. And it becomes something else. Connect these two. Black little girl's hair. Okay, you kind of have an idea. Remember you've been around black girls from your sister to cousin to whoever. Remember that? Okay, so now let's add these sexual stimulations to that. Oh, so have you ever touched a black girl's head? Right when they have these things on the. Okay, I probably did. Let's put this stimulation, sexual stimulation to it. So now we're connected. We've linked it. We've made you feel a sexual stimulation that wasn't there into every time you touch or felt somebody's hair that is of black texture. especially a black little girl. And this is connections. For we there, it's nonsensical, it's disgusting, but most importantly, it's just indicative of how pedophilia centric these people are. That they want me to now start thinking of children in this way, specifically black little girls, and say we proved it. No, you just manipulated. So to all my target individuals, this is one of many examples. They create things that they connect together to make you feel and experience this thing every time you think of it. So if I see a black little girl, in a prior video I showed this black little girl, she had things on her head, she had like typical little thing they had, the hairstyle as little girls have, and they try to make me think, okay, you felt this. Remember, you've touched a black girl hair before. Yes, I have. Okay, so now let's add a sexual stimulation to that. Okay, you see, now that is linked together. You are, we matched it. This is you, black girl. They have no shame. To them, this is connective. Like this is it makes, and they're gonna act accordingly. Make me subscribe to this thing. And they're like, no, but okay. But remember what you did as a kid. Yeah, I know what I did to my kid, but to my kid, I don't have it. I know what I did I know what I did when I was a kid. When I was, I know what I did as a kid. When I was a child, I know what I did to myself as a kid. But they're trying to create some kind of patterns that non-existent. Children do stupid things to themselves as children. And we're talking about me, 13, 14 years old, doing something stupid to myself as a kid, but now they try to connect to black hair, black humor, stimulations, which is falsified. So to all my target individual, understand this. Their job is to now make you accept this disturbing stimulation toward children. And they have no shame that they're even willing to use their children to create these disgusting things. They have no self-respect. But I'm here to put this thing back to reality. They tell me how I'm gonna bum. Imagine if I made money doing what they do. These people literally are trying to get you to be something else, pedophilia centric. And this is how they're making a living. So they can walk around and feel proud and self respect doing that. Not with me. They're going to see themselves for what they are. So to all my target individuals, these people are very pedophilia centric. They are here trying to make me accept this thing as if it's me. Now I know my brain is going to be acceptive of whatever they implant. This is how this technology does. The way it does is they've been doing this for a while. They've been forcing people to be brainwashed in this way. So now what they've done, they've been making me feel sexual stimulation, genital and testicle, and I don't mean to be graphic, but give me some intense feelings there. Make me think of a black little girl. Not only that, but specifically the texture of black little girl's hair, right? And so you see, connected you when you feel this. No. So when I look at a black little girl, they start making me feel these stimulations, which they've already been doing this. But they want me to be acceptive of this, as if this is real memory. Maybe by tomorrow, this will be like something so ingrained in my memory, but because they've created that, it'll be something I'll be like, yes, it makes sense. They are so disgusting, and I will never let them live the fantasy. And they try to talk about me as a child, and to make me accept these disgusting things. I'm a grown adult. These people are adults. Try to make an adult feel this way while in a program that tortured children, renowned for the pedophilia torments. And they're like, no, there is, we've matched it. No, trust. You're trying to make me feel this way and make me accept these things. That's why you make noise campaign. Throwing trash. These people are the bottom of the bottom feeders. And they know I see them as that. This is why you hear people testifying saying they're forcing me to have this pedophilia torment. And they open the doors like they are. No, listen. There's a reason why you don't want to be seen. I'd rather be rot away than be rotten like these people that do these things with no self-respect. When it's been validation that not only they do the pedophilia type of torture, but they are ran by pedophiles. Death comes to all of us. I could have been living like them. Thank you, God.